Okay, guys. Episode 2. And I'm really tired, but I'm gonna stay consistent. Push ups. Okay, I finished up the push ups. And yeah, I'm pretty tired. And I hope those were decent push ups. I apologize if it wasn't the best form ever. So, guys, this is kind of like a new channel. Like, I've actually tried several different niches, like categories, like YouTube stuff. Like when I was younger, I've literally tried Lego. I tried like short films and stuff. I also had a faceless channel, but that was like the worst of all of them. I am not meant to do faceless channels. Like finding like all the like, 'cause if you're not showing yourself, you have to be showing something. Like showing all like it's like pure B-roll, showing like different stuff like getting like one was about like 5 iconic similarities of sci-fi or something, and I had to find like a whole bunch of like obviously like non-copyrighted clips of like spaceships and stuff. I did one about like what would superheroes look like in real life, and honestly I could have called it superhero fails because it's kind of funny, but it's hard to find stuff on like superheroes and stuff. It's hard because I can't animate stuff myself. I'm not to that level. And what I'm doing with this channel, like why video games and like TV so bad. And I don't know if I'm like always gonna make things like within that sort of area. That's just something I thought was kind of important to talk about. But as far as like what I'm gonna be doing long term, most likely like book writing. That's why I called this a day in the life of. I think I'm calling it a day in the life of a 15-year-old author. I'm not sure. I haven't actually released the first one yet, so I don't have to call it that. But that's what I have in mind. And the reason I say that is because that's like, over time, that's probably where my channel is going to be going, more towards that. Well, right now, I probably spend a lot more time showing you me doing push-ups than me working my book. And that's because I haven't been working my book a lot lately because I've been kind of busy. Guys, I apologize for that excruciating rant just now. I'm going to do some editing, and the ironic thing is, I'm editing the episode 1 of the series, and this is the second one, so by the time you're watching this, I already have the other one completely done, so that's kind of weird. Okay guys, I finished editing for today. Okay, this is my channel. I just uploaded episode 1 of this series, which is kind of ironic because you're watching episode 2. As of right now, episode 2 is not uploaded because I'm filming it right now. So yeah, it only has 8 views right now. Who knows what it'll have in the future. I don't know. I'm hopeful. I'm going to try to improve my videos in time so I can grow my channel to more than a max of 8 views. But if not, well, I learned some new stuff. So, in my book, I kind of just skipped over it, but the only name I came up with for like these like aliens in my book, I just call them monsters because I didn't really come up with a name for them yet, and I haven't been able to figure out a name for them, so I ChatGPT'd some like unique names, and here's some: Zeuxtrexians, Corvians, Ephorians, Zephyrites, Dravenites, Nixarans, Prythians, Lorfax, Terrandari, Vorlithians. So yeah, I don't know if I'm going to use any of these or not, but these are some cool names. Okay, I decided to go on a walk, and the reason is, well, one, it's so nice outside right now, like for Missouri, well, and also, it's kind of crazy in my house. I have little siblings, we're like always crazy and running around. You know, it's just sometimes it gets old, and it's nice to have some. And outside, I can record without having to worry about craziness and the background noise. And I haven't got a chance to read my Bible yet, and might as well do it outside. So I live on around 20 acres. So yeah, I don't really live in the city, which, I mean, I used to, so I like both, living in the city and country, so I don't know, there's perks to both. It's so nice out here right now. I couldn't have come at a better time. It's crazy. Okay, so you may recognize this area because this is where I film, when I make my day in the life videos, whatever, I just kind of show whatever I'm doing in my day. This is where I shoot more of my, specific topic videos. So far I've only made, one about, why TV's bad, about video games, 5 habits that teenagers should be doing, something like that. This is where I shoot them, just out here, because, you know, it's good lighting, and I don't worry about, the noises of a house, shall I say. Oh, by the way, I didn't mean to make that sound wrong by, house noise. I just mean that, nothing bad, I just mean that my siblings can be really noisy sometimes. Okay, I decided this is a good place to read my Bible. Okay, guys, I'm in Romans right now. Somewhere in there. Therefore, having been justified by faith, we have peace with God through our Lord Jesus Christ, through whom also we have access by faith into his grace in which we stand. Rejoice in hope of the glory of God. And not only that, but we also have glory in tribulations, knowing that tribulation produces perseverance, and perseverance, character, and character, hope. Now hope does not disappoint, because the love of God has been poured out into our hearts by the Holy Spirit, who is given to us. For when we were still without strength, in due time Christ died for the ungodly. For scarcely for the righteous man will one die, yet perhaps for a good man someone would even dare die. But God demonstrates his own love towards us, and that while we were still sinners, Christ died for us. Okay, guys, I'm done for today. Just gonna keep enjoying nature. Guys, something that's been on my mind, I don't know why, but something I've been thinking about lately is the fact that, I don't know why, but I don't know if you felt the same way, but for me, some of the things that are promised to be the funnest aren't always the most enjoyable. The things I look back at, looking back through the entire year aren't the things I'm like, wow, that was just a really good memory. That was just a really good time. For example, we've got season passes for Worlds of Fun, an amusement park this year, and it's been great. It's literally called Worlds of Fun. But some of the most enjoyable times of this year have even been when I've been doing work, or even when I'm lawn mowing, or when I'm kind of just helping out with something, or when I'm outside or something. The little times that are actually more enjoyable than these times when I'm at Worlds of Fun, or I'm doing this awesome thing. Guys, I know a lot of you aren't really watching this video because, I haven't released this video yet, so I don't know how many people are watching this, but the previous video so far has only gotten 8 views, so I know not a lot of you guys are watching, but since at least, I'm assuming at least one of you guys is I'm assuming at least one person's watching this, so since you are, I'm going to let you in on a little bit of a secret. I'm going to tell you what one of my upcoming videos is that I'm excited about. So, you know how there's been a lot of AI stuff kind of on the rise? And I already told you that one of my things I really like is book writing, writing books. So I'm planning to challenge myself to write a book entirely with AI prompting and stuff in 24 hours. And I'm hoping to make that sometime this summer, so now you know a little bit of a secret. Another thing for those of you that are watching is on the weekdays, actual weekdays when I film these day in the life, so these day in the lives are mainly just on a Monday through Friday. I try to make one every day, but I'm not going to always, but every single one's probably a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. And my other videos, my why video games are bad, and some of my more specific videos I make on I make on Saturdays and are gonna be released on Saturday, but not the same Saturday. So, like, if I make it on a Saturday, it's probably going to be released the next Saturday. Anyway, I might have a crazy release and making schedule, but that's the way I'm doing it. And I don't film or edit or release anything on Sunday because that's like the day off. That's like the day I go to church and do stuff like that. Day of rest. Guys, another thing something I touched on earlier is that like I've made a lot of YouTube channels, but not a lot of YouTube videos. So I want to keep this channel consistent. But I'm excited like to just like be improving on these videos. I don't know how good my videos will ever be, but I know like some of these other people I've seen on YouTube started off like, shall we say, like not as professional as they are now. So I'm hoping to someday get to some higher level than what I am right now. So yeah, I'm excited. I feel like every video I'm making is like a little bit better. If there's anything you like about this video or don't like, comment, because that like really helps. Although as far as commenting goes, for some reason the comments got turned off at the last one. I checked, there was like no like, there wasn't like any like copyright strikes or anything like that or any weird, it just got turned off. I guess I did something, like maybe something like if you include children or something in it, which I'm 15, but I don't know if that's like, maybe I just look like a kid. I know everybody says I look like an 11-year-old, so that could be it. Or maybe one of my siblings got like an Easter egg into my video. I don't know, but I'm hoping to try to keep comments turned on. Okay, so I'm about out of time. I think I have to go to a church thing soon, again. Basically the same thing as yesterday. The awesome thing about editing and watching YouTube videos, in about 5 seconds when I cut to the next clip, you're gonna see me like, let's see, what time is it right now? Like, you're gonna see me like 4 or 5 hours later. I'm gonna have to go through 4 or 5 hours to get back to this camera, to the audience. You're gonna have to wait about 5 seconds, so, magic snap. And I'm back. It's actually 6 hours later, but that's the power of the magic snap. Like I said, it's 6 hours later, so it's actually like 10:30. It's like really late. Well, to me, that's really late. Okay, guys, I'm about to go to bed, but I'm gonna show you what I'm reading each night. It's not the $1 Million Fast Lane. It has nothing to do with making money. It has nothing to do with driving. It has nothing to do with habits. I'm reading The Lord of the Rings. That's like literally my favorite book series, so I just basically reread it every year. And I'm on the last book, The Return of the King. And the Lord of the Rings books are quite a bit, I mean, there's a lot more in there than in the movies. Which I do like the movies, but the books are like better. If I could only have one or the other, I would choose the books. The chapter I'm in right now is The Last Debate. Well, be sure to like and subscribe and comment and all that good stuff. And I'm going to bed. I'm already in bed. I'm going to sleep. Good night.